Hello, everybody. Thank you for watching. We always appreciate it. This is a little quick edition of something to think about on your Labor Day, the 5th day of September 2022. And we're going to be live tonight at 11 p.m. and we're going to have a lot of things to talk about. 11 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, 10 p.m. Central, 9 p.m. Mountain, and 8 p.m. Pacific. We will be live tonight. First, I've got an announcement. And the announcement, if you're a fantasy football player, I've got 2 openings in a free fantasy football league. It's kind of an exotic league. It's individual defensive players, individual offensive players, and high scoring league. It's all for fun. It's a long-standing league, and we've got a couple of openings. So I thought, what the heck, if somebody wants to join in, and we will have some free fantasy football fun throughout the coming months as a possible distraction for many bad things that could be coming. As I said, we're going to have a lot to talk about tonight at 11 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, and we might have some special guests, and we might have an opportunity for you to hop on and tell us what you think. Some of the things we're going to be talking about. In my last episode, I was premature in saying that we were going to be taking a break from the 1776 situation. It seems that without Anarchy Princess, without Defender of Ants, without Lori Arnold, without Freedom and Red Squirrel, the squirrels, without Telescope, without who am I leaving out? West Virginia Peacekeeper was out there on occasion, and Pluck the Patriarchy was out there on occasion. Without any of those protagonists for 1776 to try to kick around, they have decided to kick their own, if you will, and by kicking them out of the movement. This is Golden Chariot, the Golden Chariot. We've been monitoring his channel throughout the day, and we're going to have some clips coming up tonight at 11 p.m. When we do our live. But Golden Chariot was kicked out of the 1776 movement. And also Rose was kicked out of the 1776 movement officially today. And so they're starting to, they don't have anybody else to put in opposition. They're starting to kind of cannibalize themselves, it seems, from the point of an outside observer. One thing I'm going to throw out there right now, I've got a bunch of things already written down, and it's we've got a few more hours yet for more content to arise. But the Golden Chariot, and I'm not using his real name, the Golden Chariot, in part of the live that we were monitoring, and part of his live stream that we were monitoring, that, as you can see from the screen right here, is still ongoing. He said that this is the beginning of a death spiral. Now, I was really troubled when I heard that, and I noticed from observing the chat, some people were troubled by hearing that comment as well. So just throwing that out there. I don't know if he meant, and I am assuming he meant, this is the beginning of the death spiral for the 1776 movement, and not he himself was going to do something unthinkable. And so I want to play just a little clip for you all of the one and only Anarchy Princess. We've been monitoring Anarchy Princess throughout the afternoon as well, and that is always entertaining. And I've, you know, what I've said, I've said what I've said in past episodes about how I admire the uh, pluck and the tenacity and the uh, strength and being able to have a sense of humor through all of that. All the women that have been involved in the opposition to 1776, Anarchy Princess, Lori Arnold, Melanie, um, West Virginia Peacekeeper, Pluck the Patriarchy, all of the women that have been involved have been incredibly brave to do what they have done. And you can't help but admire the spunk that these women have, no matter which side you're on. Um, and it's sure getting awfully hard to find out why people are still on the 1776 side the longer this goes. And but anyway, let's listen in for just a couple of moments here on Anarchy Princess. Please, I can't control myself. They booted him already? Oh my gosh. Oh, Black Betty. Oh, Black Betty. You don't want to go to California? It would be a little bit closer to your kids, I think, Josh. Flopper. This Josh Flopper. Surprised Washington, D.C. hasn't moved to Hollywood. I'll be right back. It's about to get stupid. He's going to start talking about me while I'm beaten. Oh, tea. Here comes the tea. Just listen. Just enjoy, okay? Here's what we need to hear. Details on a post I put on Facebook. It states that prisoner didn't want to put a face mask on, or he put a face mask on, he took it off to take his pills, and was told to put it back on again by Lieutenant Lancaster. And Lieutenant Lancaster proceeded to pepper spray him or beat him. I forget the details exactly in order, but all of it did happen. And threw him, and the event that caused other members in the jail to stand up for him. Like, what is that's crap? That's not how we treat people. And so they called it ERT, which is Emergency Response Team, which is similar to the SWAT team. So they sent the SWAT team in there to beat the other J6ers. Oh, Corinne's live again. Wait, please note that I do respect David Riddell, aka Santa, and whatever. She's crying about Santa. Okay, that's just what that's what I wanted to get out there right away. The fact that one of the 1776 live streamers has put out that the J6ers, as they are called, as the 1776 refers to them, they are prisoners facing criminal charges for their activities involving January 6th and the insurrection. I just want to point out for anybody that cares that to be a political prisoner, you have to be arrested for a political situation. And an example of that is Russia and Vladimir Putin arresting his chief rival just for disagreeing with him without any criminal activities. That's how one becomes a political prisoner. One is a criminal prisoner when crimes are committed. Just something to think about. Now, they have said that the J6er prisoners have been beaten. They've been, and this is all hearsay that is being spread on the internet by two specific people. And if it proves to be true, it sure doesn't sound like the kind of behavior that we would hope would be going on in our prison systems. But those of us that have followed, and reported on the reform movement know that things aren't always as they appear, and that sometimes treatment of prisoners is not up to what the public might expect, and maybe even white prisoners. Just something to think about. We'll be on tonight at 11 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, 10 p.m. Central, 9 p.m. Mountain, 8 p.m. Pacific. And we'll be talking about all of this. We're going to have some clips. We might even have a guest or two on. Hope you'll join us at 11 p.m. And if you want to play some fantasy football, we need 2 players. You want some information on it, or you just want to sign up and take one of the 2 spots before somebody else does, email me, americandufus, AMERICANDUFUS @gmail.com. You want to help support the show? $ American Doofus, AMERICANDUFUS. That's our Cash App, and that's the best and easiest way to help. Thank you all for watching. We'll be on tonight at 11. Hope you join us.